Welcome back, hunters! I'm the Survivalist, and we return to the Hunter Call of the Wild in Layton Lake District. So last week, and we actually probably had one of our best weekends playing the series. We got a host of animals, quite a few decent harvests from the whitetails, and we're probably going to work on today is looking at the mission log, trying to get a coyote just anywhere really, and then that should clear that, and then going forward. And yeah, just seeing what else we can find as we roam about. So, of course, the wind has to be pointing directly south, as that's where we want to go to leave the outpost grounds. But I guess we might as well just start along that route already. See, I'm thinking... I'll have to check and see. I'm kind of feeling like maybe one more weekend on Layton Lake District before we'll go to Hirschfelden, beyond this one. I was trying to remember if I was going to say it was going to be this weekend that we would wrap things up for this region or not, but... just walking around in the area, it's just so gorgeous that I think I do want a little longer here. But yeah, we'll just keep our ears open, see if we can hear anything. I will try to be a little more active with just sending out random calls too. It does seem like there are certain species, like the elk on this map, that will respond to them, even if they're way, way off. Sure, they probably won't get called in or attracted to us, but I think the perk we've got at least lets us know where a group could be. But yeah, I want to keep using the Maradi, our takedown bow, and then we will keep the 270 with us because we need that for the mission requirement if we do come across a coyote. But yeah, I'm getting a little more familiar with this. I am learning to be a little bit more refined and checking and using everything this radio menu tells you. Ooh. I heard that, but I don't actually know where it came from. I'm not sure if it's a... I feel like it might have been a doe, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Yeah, see, I just heard that call go out and no idea where its source is. We'll probably just ignore it until we get something a little more concrete we can follow up on. But yeah, being around on Layton Lake, I think I have to lean to saying autumn is my favorite season of the years. Summer, it's too hot. Winter, as pretty as it is to look at and sure you can dress for the cold, it's a pain in the butt if you live anywhere that gets, any amount of snow to do all the shoveling and snow clearing and such. So I think... Oh. No. Okay, apparently that's where the call had come from, but it was just a female blacktail. See, I'm not too fussed about her picking us up and running off. But, yeah, if you have to do snow clearing, winter is more of a hassle than the prettiness of it leads on to believe. But autumn, you have the nice, bright greenery of fall still, bright greenery of, summer and everything there. Then you get the beautiful colors of all the oranges and such. And then when it does start looking a little bit too dim and bleak, that's into winter. Oh, you know, this might have actually been a need zone for that blacktail. That's why they were right here. Yeah, eating zone. Although it looks like it was only the one member, so I guess not too bad that we did have her scared off. Now, once we do reach where the trails meet here, I'm kind of leaning maybe going off. Yeah, you know, I think we'll go off to the east. See if we can find anything that way. The wind is sticking pretty steadily for southwards right now. I guess because this was going to not an outpost, but a lookout tower. We don't have to worry too much about anything like picking us up there. And just for sake of things, let's just see if we have any elks out about. No replies or anything back. I guess we can try a moose as well and see. I'm not sure what what species might be around here. Nothing else there. I mean, I could try a deer caller, but... yeah, no, it doesn't seem like there's anything too close to reply to us. That's alright. And we'll just keep hiking on, enjoying all the sights and sounds. Now, coming back to the game after Way of the Hunter, I am appreciating the graphics a lot more, and I'll have to check and see what my favorite reserve will be to hunt on. Like, Layton Lake feels like so much has been nailed so well with the environment and the feel of it that I think I'm not going to have very many that can rival this one for just like how good it feels to be in here and roaming about. I know there's a bias because, again, living in Canada, North America, I'm going to lean to North American environments. But there are also some really nice spots in Hirschfelden, too. Oh, just a few mallards flying by. Yeah, I'm not really going to worry about going after the birds. I just prefer a little bit more active engagement with anything I'm hunting. Of course, that does mean you kind of have to have some kind of clue of something near for it. Yeah, I'm not getting any replies for anything we're using right now. Now, let me just stop a moment and take a peek down there. I do admit, trying to glass on this map, there's only a few specific spots where I think you've got really good visibility to see out for a distance and then try to plan out things. But going east, we'll probably get... we might cut a little close to, like, the riverbeds and that. And that might open up some more easy potential for us to go for. And we'll just keep going and see. Well, we've got some tracks. It could just be that blacktail we scared off. I don't think we're too far from... oh yeah, no, we're definitely not. The feed zone is literally still on the HUD right over there. So it's just her fleeing off. Just into a trot, so... kind of. Okay, it says that she is supposedly eating down there. But I think she is the... oh, my bad, didn't mean to do that. And to use the caps lock just to change our speed a bit. Yeah, I think she's the only one here. I'm not seeing anybody else around her. And the feed zone did say there's only one animal at it. Or that uses it. So... yeah, I am in a debate on whether I should take her down or just leave her be. You know what, I'm kind of leaning to leaving her be. Because as you do hunt animals, you get these, well, what basically look like bruises on the map, and that's hunting pressure. So that's an area where animals will tend to avoid if you've taken any animal down at that area. I think it only applies if the animal does, like, truly die and bleed out, wound, immediate down, stuff like that. Yeah, let her go running off. So, I mean, truth be told, it doesn't matter too much since I probably won't be back through this area, but... still don't think we need to worry about taking anything too unnecessary. Like, again, when you're first starting out, I'd say have free range. You're going for, like, the does and that. That helps get your weapon experience up and your weapon scores up. So they'll help you get to a nicer way of progression. Blackberry. Probably not too close. And yeah, using the Predator Caller won't really elicit any responses. They might pull something in, but I think only when I hear a warning call I'll want to use that, or if I do, like, use binoculars and spot something from afar, then I'll use the Predator Call, bring it in. Yep, we've got something left up here. It looks like a few tracks, possibly. Actually, quite a few tracks. What are these of? Okay, more blacktail tracks, but we do have a buck track here. What direction? It looks like they are going steadily this way. Oh, no, some are also going back, so... You know what, there's a bit of droppings here. Let's check and see what it says the time framing is of it. If they're very old, we might as well just keep to the trail and keep going off, but if they're not... If they say old... Not very old. Not really worth it to go pursuing that. Nor that. Nope. Okay, well, we do have a black bear fleeing. The reason I'm going to crouch down low and slowly approach is just in case, because it wasn't, like, scared off by a gunshot or wounded or stuff, maybe she won't go as far as she could have. As bears are always up. I mean, the shot placement does require a high penetration ammo. Not that there's nothing high penetration isn't good for in the game. But yeah, you gotta be very careful with the placement because of big shoulder blades, as well as they're kind of front-loaded with, like, the bone structure and muscle. Yeah, she fled off, so I don't think we'll... maybe as we go further along, we'll possibly get another glimpse at her, but I kind of doubt it. More tracks there. Nothing I see too far up there. Like, I could just try randomly looking through the binoculars and see if anything does pop up like spot animal, but it kind of feels like that's looking for a needle in a haystack. Some droppings there, probably just left by her. Nothing. Oh, hang on. Oh, hello. Okay, so it is alerted, so it might know, or it might be a little cautious with me having been walking. But it is possible that's not the only buck up there. Yeah, I'm going to try... Okay, let me see. Yeah, we'll go for the 400 grain arrow. And probably just pop a squat in this tree here. And try to watch for a while with binoculars if we can to see what else could be coming our way. I don't know if it is just that pair, or there could be others in the trees and such. Yeah, see, we got one over there. Oh, we got a number of them over here. Now, this might be tricky getting what we want in. It's like we got the little guy there's only 2 minor. We got a very easy there. I've seen it. Yeah, we got a very easy back there. I think that one's probably the best of the group. And we got the one doe. She's the one who I think is going to cause me the most problems. Oh, you know what? Him back there, though. Yeah, you know what? He's our best bet for sure. That'll be a down. That might be another down. So I'm just going to give them a little bit of time and not move. Now, the second one I feel like might have been too forward with the arrow. Yeah, I think it's too forward with the arrow, so it will eventually cause a bleed out, but it's going to be quite a while before that'll happen. So what I'm going to do is actually practice something I've been preaching, which is we're going to sit here for just a minute or two, try to give the animals nothing else that is, like, pressure them to go off, and then follow up on these tracks. Because I'm pretty confident about the that one we saw in the back coming in. Although, if looking from here, I'm hoping it's just the distance out. And that it does have a decent wound to it. As yeah, it did have 420 grain, which is the appropriate one for him. It should be far enough away that I can sneak closer. Ah, I'm not liking what I'm seeing. Yeah, the wounds aren't as good as I thought they would have been for the hits. Like, that one says no vital organs hit, and same with that one. Okay, so something might have gone down because of, this mark being on the map. But it's going to be tricky trying to do follow-up here. Because I don't know if I distracted them from where they might have been trekking off to. So if they are going to a need zone, it's possible they won't come back here. Okay, I think that's a blood stain there. Yeah, that is a blood pool, so we are on the proper track for the wound. It is pretty bright in color, which I'm surprised at, but again, it says very low, so... I had a feeling last weekend might have been a bit of a fluke. Probably should have just went straight for the rifle to have made it guaranteed to get them down, but I'm curious to see where it says the arrows hit for both. I know the second one is likely the case that we shot too forward and didn't actually hit far enough back to get the lung. But the first one we went after, I felt like should have been much better for position to have gotten, like, a vital. Unless maybe because it was still kind of in No, I thought I let it stop and then fired. Unless the wind had a very big impact to it. But again, we'll just try to go slow. See, they might have run through a lot of heavy and thick bush like this, so it could take a while to get to an area where we have some decent visibility out and see if they're coming in. But considering they might have, like, identical amounts of damage to them, we might find them both go down within close proximity of each other. I've got tracks back there. Okay, we'll see where this says it's going off to. Yeah, that's... My thinking was maybe the track we found earlier actually was this group. So they were coming up and going along parallel to the trail we took. Yeah, still saying it's a run. We'll see if this says there's been any loss of, like, below 75% health. Yeah, 50-75, so they are both going to be losing a fair bit of health. It does look like from all the, like, white tracks and trails... well, no, they are just tracks. It's the series of them that makes a trail. With all the other little signs we're seeing here, they probably are grouping together still. And yeah, see, little things like this are actually track signs, but you need the, not wind prediction, disturb vegetation. Yeah, so that way if there are certain animals that's harder to follow them by trail, that'll be another thing that you can use to help for that. I actually don't know... No, it says it's still locked, so I probably need to get, more opened up here. And I'd probably go for... I'm not sure what I'd go for, to be honest. Yeah, I'll deal with that if I do get another perk point or skill point to spend. It's like between both trees, I've gotten the fair majority of what I think will impact my hunts the most. I don't really need the extra funds that one from Ambusher will give. So I probably lean more so to maybe something in the Stalker tree. Because yeah, Ambusher, the only things I can really get are impact resistance, which is kind of meh. I could go for Scent Tinkerer, try to use that, but I don't really use scents all that much. I honestly should start trying to use them more. And then when it comes to Stalker, health isn't bad to get. Triangulation isn't bad. I don't know if I need to worry about the endurance there. Yeah, I need 13 skill points spent, and I'm not sure... Oh, I've got 12 right now, so I need, 2 more, basically, for that. He's still staying very low, but we do have droppings up here. This might help us get an idea of how close we are getting to this group. I thought it was droppings, it was just the way the back foot, or back hoof print was. Oh, no, there are droppings up there. Yeah, through the thick stuff, and try to see about what's left there. Now, I'll try to aim to get both of these collected for this first episode for the weekend. And just kind of see where the heck we are on the map, because we're getting pretty far sidetracked by this. Well, I say that, we're actually basically working back towards the outpost. Okay, that's saying very old, so that makes me think that we can be a little speedier as we're trying to follow up on these. I'm not all that sure about like how far distance to give the animals once they have like started running off, but it's good to see the arrows are doing their job. Because even with just the clip that we got or the poor shot, health will steadily drop until 0. So we just need to keep on their trail till that point. Okay, and it looks like the trail might be slowing down up ahead. That's 3 tracks ahead, looks like in pretty quick succession, so I'm thinking this is the point where they went from a run to a trot or a walk, and now they're just like slowly walking along. Okay, that still says a run. I feel like I gave enough time that they shouldn't be, have gotten pushed off and even further sent with, like, being spooked. Yeah, there's another thing of blood there. See, there's some tracks here. Okay, that said run back this way, but... See, this is where, like, the point system or the node system that the game here uses can kind of be weird to read. And it's where I do admit, theHunter Sure, it's much more limited that it only is, like, active for tracking, like, wounded animals for a little while. Okay, see, the only thing I can guess of is, like, I did accidentally startle them again. It's kind of hard to know how slow you should take it for when you're trying to follow along. Okay, and we got up there, too, so I am kind of confused at how this has gone. Because, did they run to that point and then go uphill? Like, it looks like there's also, like, a need zone here. Probably not for the Blacktail, though. Might be another animal's need zone we've stumbled on. Let me check this little... Alright, again, with the stupid mission log thing is kind of blocking that. Let me deselect that. And we've got a black bear just ahead here. It said it wasn't that far, like only 20 to 30 meters, so she is close. But I've got no idea where exactly she is. It sounds like she's just... Okay, well, this might be a pretty steep hill, and she's at the bottom of it. Okay, no, she's running off. She was only a 1 trivial anyway, so that works out for us. Let me get the binoculars at the ready. Oh! Okay, so we got one right there. Now, the other one probably shouldn't be too far away from him. So let's just approach and see if we can find the pair here. And I can't tell if this was the first or the second of the ones we took a shot at. Because, yeah, there's no indication that it got this far. We just have the indication, I guess, where we took the shot at. So I guess it's not when the animal goes down when that gets plopped. Oh, there they both are. Yeah, basically, right in line with the other one. Okay, if we're hearing that, I might actually be able to try for another one of these. Yeah, just a silver. Oh, look at that. It actually would have been a decent shot if the penetration was higher. Like, it's just a little bit in front of that lung, but that would have been a direct-on hit. So that explains why I thought it was placed well. Penetration wasn't enough, though. And, again, we're going to just go slow since we did hear the calls from the Blacktail up ahead. It might be the other male or the other buck that was in with the group. I can't remember how many in total there were for the group. It was the 2 very easies, a female and a minor, I think. So it might be that last one, the minor, that called out. But again, it's not the placement that was the issue, it's the penetration. The entire issue I had with trying to use the Maraude, and it's in with that arrow, too. Whereas with that, could even be both of these shots, but this one I feel like we shot too far forward. Yeah, too far forward. I'm actually surprised it had that much depth of penetration compared to the other one. But I guess the other one we went through more of the neck muscles. And that's why it didn't go down as easy for us. Oh, that was a beautiful shot. After the 2 mess-ups, that was a nice one to sneak in. Yeah, I'm going to set the 0 to 20, because we're probably going to be in close range. I thought I heard something else also. There's 2. And I didn't hear anything else run off, so I'm going to try one more call. And see if we can even get a 3rd right here. But this is where I love the, Oh, actually, shoot, I just realized. Those 2 probably went down as easy because I had the too strong of arrow selected. I still had from trying for the bear. It does feel a little strange to have, like, again, you can have too strong of ammunition or equipment for what you're going after some species with. Like, I can understand when it comes to, like, the small game, like rabbits or birds or such, you kind of blow them into nothing but dust if you use something way too high caliber for them. But on deer species like this, I guess I'm just making excuses for me being stupid. Yeah, that's why they went down as easy. And it's still nice to see the double lung shots take them down. Well, that's why these guys dropped instantly. Really? I guess I didn't have the setting right for the sight. Because, yeah, I thought I got him in the... I did think it was a little odd when I tried using the sight that it didn't show me the green dot, so... I guess just dumb luck was what gave me that one there. Okay, let's... Oh. Oh, there was another blacktail with them. Yeah, you know what? He's run off. I was going to say, he's run off. If I could have gotten a shot, maybe I would have, but... We'll just go for a hike and see what we can hear. Maybe I should go for getting the better vocalization triangulation from Stalker. Yeah, make it easier to pinpoint where the call came from for the animals. Because I have been running into it a little bit where I can hear the warning calls, but I can't quite get the setup quite right to know exactly where it came from. Again, though, cross that bridge when we reach it. For now, we'll just... Actually, we're hiking directly south. And I want to work us more to the east, so... We'll go for just a jog this direction. Oh, well, though. Fantastic place to glass from. I still haven't had any luck with coming across a coyote. I know it can be hard to get them called in towards you, but I didn't think they would be this elusive just to find roaming about the map on their own. And should be told that down there. Yeah, that's the trail we were on. So you know what, we'll just meet up with as we keep going east. See if we can get one more thing this episode, perhaps. I mean, overall, though, we still had a decent amount of harvests. Granted, they weren't as clean as last weekend's, but 4 Blacktails ain't too bad. Yeah, we might, again, try squeezing in something else if we can get lucky and hear a warning call or something else happens. But yeah, we passed where the cross-off was, so I guess we'll just stick along the trail and see what goes up, or what we come across as we wind our way north. That will work better for us because of the way the wind is right now. For the most part. It has started to blow a little bit more to the southeast. Oh, bear droppings? No, deer of some kind in the road. Or I should say trail. Yeah, nothing I see from afar. Very old blacktail. So I guess this center area is pretty good for blacktails. Actually, there's a lot of tracks here. Oh, although we've gotten into elk tracks now. No, and blacktail. I guess maybe just everything's crossed through here. Yeah, we won't worry about trying to chase the droppings to see what the timing has been. Yeah, very old, I figured. Okay, we've got him there, but there was... Okay, I've got to see here, because... I shot, I guess, because of the way the terrain was, I shot either into a tree or against a rock where he was. We'll head up, we'll open up this hunting tower to use. And we'll just do a little investigation for where these tracks all were. I don't think I got any hits on them, though. That's one thing I wish would be conveyed a little bit better is... when you're spotting the animal, what parts of it are actually hidden behind something? And what parts are you actually, like, clear you could try a shot at it? Even if it's something where it's like, oh... Okay, oddly enough, she is... oh, she's stuck in like a little loop here. I think this might be an area where the AI pathfinding is basically glitched out a little, and she might be doing circles, but I can't see her now. I keep forgetting. 4 is the binoculars. Oh, no, maybe she figured her way out of there. Yeah, so let's get this set up, and then... okay, that explains why they were here. A lot of need zones. Or a big feeding area for them. Oh, come on. Register. There we go. Yeah, it says only 3 were here, but I feel like it should have been a bit more than that. Maybe 4. Let me just head down along here, see if I can spot, like, any sign of blood from, like, that second shot I tried taking at him. And if nothing, we'll end the episode here for today. See, I was right around here. I think I shot the rock he was beside or behind. And I kept hopping his way this way. I'm not really seeing anything that stands out as, like, a bit of blood from, like, a shot to the back end. Yeah, no, I think he got away pretty clean there. Just because of what was in the way. Okay, but you know what? What I'll do is I'll hop up into that tower, do the recording captures up there, and maybe when we start up next episode, we'll see if anything is, like, possible to be got from here. Maybe it'll wander back to the feed zone. I kinda doubt it, but you also never know. So yeah, overall, quite a few Blacktails. I'd like to say we'll be able to try to go for a different species next episode, but it kind of all depends whatever we stumble across. I don't have any scent lures on me, so I can't really use that. So yeah, we'll just pop up into here and see what it looks like come next episode. Oh, well, that Blacktail is back up that way. So yeah. Oh, actually, we got a nice little vista we can look out from. So thank you all very much for joining me on this episode of The Hunter Call of the Wild. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like. And if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all in the next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.